Good Monday morning from the Oklahoman's video studio. I'm Dave Morris, joined as always by Mike Knopp, Executive Director of the Oklahoma City Boathouse Foundation. Good to see you, sir.
Great to be here.
Over the weekend, I saw on your Facebook page you were posting all sorts of dramatic photos, not just of the weekend, but from last week, of some Swiftwater rescue training going on at Riversports Rapids. What was that all about?
Well, we've partnered with the Oklahoma City Fire Department and Oklahoma State University to launch a very comprehensive Swiftwater training program for first responders, and we had the first full class last week where it's a curriculum that OSU put together, and some rescue workers, fire departments from all across the state participated. Had a great first class. They spent all week doing all different types of exercises, day and night, in the rapids, and we actually had representatives of the National Institute that were here, the director, and people were just raving about the venue.
What was some of the feedback from them?
Yeah, these guys are, number one, they're learning some valuable techniques that they really feel is going to enhance their ability to save lives. And we all know, around here at least, is that we have issues with flash floods,
sure,
and then
definitely.
of course, we see what's going on in Louisiana, and if there's any chance that we can get our first responders better prepared for those situations, we ought to take advantage of it. And so these officials here were just raving about the ability that we have here, very unique ability to be able to put our students in all different types of situations. I mean, they were out with throw ropes. They were putting themselves in the water, learning how to go get across the rapids in high water situations or fast water situations. They were putting rafts in the water and then simulating a rescue, like if somebody were to be caught in a car or in a tree. And so they're able to do all these different types of exercises. And like I said, they did it at night as well. And so,
what was that like? What was the night ops like?
Well, it was really cool. I mean, they had they all had their little glow sticks, and they were but to be able to read the water when it's dark, I think is a really highly valuable thing to learn and to get some experience on, because you never know when you're going to have to be in a situation with a flash flood. And so I think it went really well. The students were, again, not only were they learning a lot, they were having a great time, because we created an environment out there that is very safe. When they've trained before, sometimes they've had to train in real moving water,
right,
which can be dangerous. And so here they were able to have a very safe training environment, and it was a great place to learn. And so, again, just tremendous feedback. What we're hearing is that there's going to be people from all over the country likely that will come, different first responders. So I think it's going to be a great thing for the venue and for public safety and for Oklahoma City.
Is this something you had envisioned moving into this, that, hey, this could be an option, we could be a training place for Swiftwater rescue?
Well, it really was, because obviously we were designing the facility to be a world-class recreational amenity, but which also happens to be a world-class Olympic training amenity, but then also, being able to utilize those same attributes for public safety in Swiftwater. And so we actually created in our what we call our recreational channel an area we planned in advance for this to actually occur, in the way that you could drive into the channel if you needed to, and the way that they can tie off in different areas of the course. So it was actually purposefully built early on, or designed for that in mind, just to have that option. We've seen how they've tried to use the venue in Charlotte, and we thought if we started from day one with the design and the plans, that this could be really the premier facility of its kind in the country, and one of the best in the world.
Interesting. All right, so last week you also had some christening.
Well, we did, because of our relationship and our partnership with Oklahoma State in the Swiftwater Rescue Program. We christened the kayak boathouse in the name. It's the OSU Kayak Boathouse, and we did that because, number one, they're a great partner. They're going to be very invested and involved in this program and seeing it succeed. They have a world-class, again, fire services program in Stillwater, and it's something that I think this is going to be a great enhancement for that program. But also with OSU, we're going to be doing other things as well. We're already working with their College of Education and some of our youth initiatives, our FitQuest program, as we engage kids and evaluate the results of that program. So they're involved in that. Outdoor adventure programming is also going to be very involved in what we do. And there's a lot of other connecting points too. The thing I'd mentioned at the christening was the irony that rowing really began in Oklahoma at Oklahoma State University. So now it's still just a club or a fledgling little club. We love to see that evolve over time as well. But the origins of rowing, which then mean the origins of our programming here, because that's where I started, was in Stillwater. So we're really trying to reconnect and connect OSU to what's going on down there, and we'll see where it'll go. But we think this is a very unique way to engage the university, just as we have our other universities engaged in their own way down there. So it really is a great thing.
You mentioned the university headquartered. It's internationally recognized Swiftwater Rescue Training Program, which runs out of their College of Engineering, I believe, right?
That's right. That's correct, yeah.
All right, good stuff. More information on that can be found at riversport.okc.org. Looking ahead to this weekend, what's going on?
Well,
because you always have events going on.
We always have events, but it's another weekend of floating films. We've got Captain Phillips this Friday night.
Have you seen Captain Phillips?
It is a good movie.
It's a really good
movie, yeah.
And from my world of the video side of things, it's really well shot.
Yeah.
I mean, the visuals that they had on that movie, I was very impressed.
Yeah, it's a great movie. If you've not come to a floating film yet, this would be a great one to come and watch. It's a lot of fun, and should be some good weather for it as well, looking ahead.
Yeah, surprisingly for August in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And rafting, I believe your hours are changing.
Yeah, so school's back in session now for most, and so we are adjusting our hours. And so this week we are starting Tuesday through Thursday. Rafting will be starting at 4 p.m. And so the rest of the Riversport Adventure Park is closed except on the weekends. We're fully open as usual on the weekends, but we're going to maintain our whitewater operation. But so you could come after school or after work, and it's actually just $29 during this off season. So it's a special rate that we have for people. So if you haven't gotten a chance to try it, this is a great time to do it during the week.
Very good. He's Mike Knopp, Executive Director, Oklahoma City Boathouse Foundation. More information can be found on their website at riversportokc.org. Mike, as always, thanks for your time.
Thank you, Dave.